Hi, I'm Lucy Brown reporting live from EM News with interesting news today. Betsy Ross's time capsule has been unearthed. Let's take a look at what Mia Kaluski has to say about this great discovery.
This is a very old box from the American Revolution. Back to Lucy!
Crispy, Krispy Kreme! Crispy, Krispy Kreme!
Yeah!
So now let's take a look at what's inside. Inside, the Union Jack represents the British side in the American Revolution. The newspaper article represents the Battle of Yorktown because it had an article about Yorktown inside. Inside the time capsule, it also has the original copy of the Declaration of Independence. We think that the highly preserved snowball represents the Boston Massacre, when the colonists threw snowballs with rocks in them. The mini bed with the red coat on it is showing the Quartering Act. The Quartering Act made it so British soldiers could stay in your house and use your stuff without permission. The T inside of her box is thought of to represent the Boston Tea Party and the Tea Act. The Tea Act was when King George III taxed all the colonists' tea. The colonists were angry and threw a bunch of crates of tea into the sea, and the event was called the Boston Tea Party. Another content in the box was the document. This was the Stamp Act. The last thing was the French flag with an Indian headdress. This shows the French and Indian War, which started the Revolution. Now let's see what Drew Hettinger has to say about this discovery.
Well, the time capsule was unearthed thanks to a gopher digging a new home outside of Gringotts Bank. On March 25th, 2015, we noticed a small box protruding from the ground, and it turned out to be a time capsule of Betsy Ross from the American Revolution! Construction workers immediately stopped their work, halted everything to unearth the capsule. Back to you.
We don't currently know what to do with this sacred box. Now to Audrey's...
We think that she wanted to make people know about their past. It does have a picture of a woman with a flag. This shows that the legend of her making the flag might be very true. That is why we think she buried it. Back to Lucy.
Now we have an eyewitness, Erica Hettinger, who was there when it was
I was
unearthed.
walking home from the market and I saw lots of news trucks and police cars. They told me what happened. I was super excited to see something exciting happening in my
You
neighborhood.
have it. Betsy Ross's time capsule has been unearthed. By the way, this show is sponsored by The Emily Show, Cottonelle, Krispy Kreme, and viewers like you. Thank you.